Today's the day. I've got to get organized. My Google Drive is full of stuff. Every time you create something, here it is in Drive, which is really handy, and you can find it again. It's automatically saved. Different icons tell you what kind of a product it is and what application you used. And you've got all kinds of choices, but mine goes on forever and I can't find what I'm looking for. So today's the day I'm going to get organized. I'm going to show you how I go about doing that and how you can add a couple of features to this to help you keep your stuff organized as you develop your own system. Anytime you want to create something new, you go up here to the New button. For us, today, that's going to mean making a new folder as needed. You can do that from right here. Click on New Folder. It comes up. You can title it, whatever it is you need to title it. I already have entirely too many folders, so I'm not going to make one, but you make one. Maybe it's for a class. Maybe it's for a topic. Maybe it's for a time period. It's whatever suits your needs. Make yourself a new folder. Once you've done that, you can right-click on the folder and up come all of these options. You can share that folder with somebody else. If you need to get that information to other people within your organization or somebody you're working on a group project with, here's where you do that. You can get the shareable link to send the link to someone to share the folder. You can move that folder to another location, perhaps inside a folder. You can add a star to it if this is the important one that you want to be able to find quickly. You can change the color. If you are a color coder like me, you have a variety of choices. The folder I'm on right now is Classroom, and it's green, which makes sense because the classroom symbol is green, and I'll know to look for green classroom stuff. You can search within that folder. You can rename it. Maybe you misspelled it. Maybe you changed your mind. Rename the folder from here. You can view the details. You can download it. You can remove it completely when and if you happen to be done with it. That happens when you right-click on the folder. And when you right-click on a document down here in your drive, you get these same options. So you can start organizing and setting things up. The biggest thing I do is add a color to it, which I obviously need to do for a couple of these. Here's Google admin stuff. Change that color. It used to be some kind of a blue because all the Google stuff turns out to be blue. Here's yearbook that I made purple. Here's first week that I ought to make something else. Inventory, Screencastify videos that automatically go in your Screencastify folder, which I have to say is really handy when I go looking for something. So changing the colors can help you understand where things are. You'll also notice, looking at my folders, this one is shared with people. You can tell that by the little shared symbol. Now comes the fun part. When you open up this arrow over here in the sidebar, you can see all of the folders that you have, and any of them that have subfolders that you can then open up and see everything within all of those folders. As you want to get organized, you can look down here in your documents that you have open, and you can start clicking and dragging and moving them around to where they need to be. Now, I have a bunch of knowledgeable stuff that I'm developing because it's the first year I'm the sponsor, and I don't have a knowledgeable folder. So I guess I lied at the beginning. I really do need a folder. I'm just going to call it KB because I know that that's knowledgeable. That folder is going to come up. I'm going to color it red, I think, because our school colors are red and black. That'll work. So you've got cardinal and wild strawberries, and then that's orange. Let's go wild strawberries just because we can. And then I'm going to start moving some things into that folder. Now, this is a doc. That's a drawing. That's another doc. This is a picture I took. That's another drawing. This is another document. Here's a form. I can tell that by all of these little symbols. And the icon will tell you what kind of a thing it is. Doesn't matter what kind of an icon, just matters the topic. So I'm going to click and drag it. And now when I want this knowledgeable information, I can find it in the knowledgeable folder. You have to be a little careful. It'll show you, it highlights where it's going to go. But if you get to doing it too fast, you're going to have stuff that doesn't move like you want it to. And there's always a little lag. That's just part of being alive and on the internet, I think. And once I get those things managed, I can start seeing what else I have in here and what else I need to move around. All of this stuff will be in my knowledgeable folder. And when I come back to knowledgeable next year, I could move up and there it'll be in knowledgeable. think I've exhausted that, but I'm seeing yearbook stuff, so I'm going to put this in the yearbook folder. Here's another yearbook thing. You'll notice in yearbook, I've got a subfolder for all of the photography resources I've come across. And then here's more knowledge bowl, and so on and so forth, so that the things that are out on my desktop here in Google Drive are just the things that I need, not all of this extra stuff that's just going to make what I need get lost. So a little bit of management goes a long way, just like organizing your inbox or the physical mail that you get or your notebook for a class. If you'll make the folders that work for you, put things in those folders consistently, and once in a while, take a day to just put things where they go. So get organized, utilize Google Drive, and enjoy.